sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Under a pristine sky and beautiful weather, it's time for some NFL football. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Here to begin this one is Greg Joseph. And we're off from Jacksonville. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Davis, the motion man right. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A give up the gut to Bigsby. Open space inside the 40. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
Well, the first year of Daniel Jones' new big contract didn't go the way anyone wanted to in New York. The team struggled to a 1-5 start, and an ACL ultimately ended Daniel's season. Remember, before he got that contract, it was his legs, it was his athleticism, it was his movement play that really led the Giants forward. Can he get back to that off that knee injury? We'll all be watching this season.
Right to the air, it's Jones. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Jones. He finds Johnson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pistol now for Jones. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Jones to the air. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Here's Singletary. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying again, Singletary. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd and goal for Jones. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Joseph now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10 now. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll try it left with Etienne. He's contained at the line for no gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Davis there to grab it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now an inside give to Singletary. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jones now on 3rd down. Able to get it to Singletary. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Into the hands of Neighbors. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll motion Slayton left. Going to the ground again on first. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down run by Singletary. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him 4 yards, but no more. It's going to be third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down, Jones to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's 2nd and goal.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Coming right to Singletary. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd down from the gun. He's on the move.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Greg Joseph on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Washington now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get it up to the 44. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Completed to Davis. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars with a long field ahead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Gets this to Johnson. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. Took off with it again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the 1st over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from 47 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final 2nd runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, We welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. In the first half, we saw a strong outing from Trevor Lawrence. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. From the 34. Neighbors with a catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give up the gut to Singletary. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pistol now for Jones. Connects with Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On the counter, Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's complete to Darius Slayton.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Got a man, Robinson has it. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw by Jones. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a 2-point attempt coming up. Again, Jones to the air. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Joseph now to kick it away following the touchdown. He fields it from the 8. His return makes it up to the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. ETN on the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They go right back to ETN. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. Complete, it's Ingram. And they bring him down around the 34. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Brought in right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finding Davis. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll run, ETN. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Return's looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Gets this to Slayton. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Gets this to Johnson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Jones on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, this is Singletary. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
To throw, here's Jones. Catch is made in close. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Joseph now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21.
Joseph now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's ETN on first down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Davis there to grab it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now trailed by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Giants and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Singletary. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Giants want to end it in regulation if they can. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Jaguars and Gabe Davis ready to go to work again offensively. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw. He'll get this to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Now to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 6 coming up here. Etienne again. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now here comes the New York offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
He finds Slayton. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid fair.